Hey, it's pasthisprime here, and welcome back to Stellaris, where we're continuing our playthrough as the Certeran Covenant. And yeah, I mean, basically we're just doing all the riff stuff that came out in the last DLC. We're trying to do whatever we can with that, and just generally expanding at the moment, building up our colony, all the usual stuff you do in Stellaris, trying to survive and not get destroyed by other colonies or factions or species, whatever you want to call them. Let's get cracking. See where we get to.
Special
in this
project
one.
complete.
Okay. Science officer has managed to isolate the weak signal that was coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere of Zolom 5. It does indeed appear to be a transmission, and we have filtered it through our translation software.
Construction complete.
Finally, well met, Spacefarer. We are the Darth Nak, and the planet you are orbiting is Tolok Rong, our ancestral home. It is always riveting to meet a solid, even if our last encounter with your kind was somewhat problematic. You have no doubt detected the radiation surges coming from our atmosphere. Tolok Rong is dying, and our species will perish unless we find a new home. We have identified a planet that would suit our physiology, but we have no means to get there. Sadly, our non-corporeal nature means we don't have much in the way of industry or technology. Will you help us? Is this the one where they're a gas entity and they just keep asking for more and more and more stuff? If you have no technology, how are we speaking? Good point. Ah, but you are not the first solid to pay us a visit. Another spacefarer graciously donated a small subspace transmitter and a scanner array to us 2.9 million solar cycles ago. They had been designed to be compatible with our physiology, once the more positive encounters we've had with your kind. One of the more positive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get involved. Sorry, it would be too much of a hassle. I knew it. I warned the others that solids are incapable of feeling compassion, but they insisted on making this humiliating plea. I know you for what you are, a plague on this galaxy. One day it will be inherited by beings such as us, and there shall be a reckoning. Mark my words, the age of solids will be over. The time of the gaseous life form shall come. Yeah, look, can't argue. It's quite possible. Normally I would do it, but it's a tedious one and I just really can't be bothered. I want to experience other things. We've already done that one before, so you know. Voltum colony, event chain precursors the Voltum. Several large, perfectly circular lakes on the surface of Thor 2A were caused by a series of massive antimatter explosions several million years ago. This moon was inhabited by the Voltum at that point, and the craters are all clustered in the region that housed their largest planetary settlements. Orbital bombardment has been ruled out by the science staff on the HSCS Othana the Benign, leading us to believe that these explosions were triggered by someone or something on the ground.
Situation log
Astounding.
updated.
So was that you? Oh god, okay, so you got to keep going. Okay, so we can't colonize that until we get all of this research done. What are you doing? You're building a research station. You are building a mining station is what you should be doing. Okay, I don't know.
System survey complete.
Okay, I'm going to survey that, then maybe we can go down to there. Let's see what comes of this part. We've made another first contact. At some point in galactic history, the Cardoth system evidently supported a vast orbital infrastructure of unusual proportions which has since been systematically demolished. There are large concentrations of debris in geostationary orbits around most of the planetary bodies in this system, including several massive space station hulks. The largest of these is a colossal central array. Our initial scans suggest that when it was operational, this array was powerful enough to provide real-time sensor coverage over the entire galaxy.
Construction complete.
Okay, I don't think we got any envoys available.
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
Oh, maybe we do now. Hang on. You just freed up. Good timing. Alright, on the planet's surface we encountered a massive creature whose body was formed by an intricate network of roots. It spoke with a deep, earthy resonance in a language we could not understand. It then offered us a seedling, which gently anchored itself to Guam's hand. Its grasping roots were formed of a strange material, extending to touch nervous system. There was a moment of instantaneous recognition. Through the fusion of thought and root, a line of direct communication was established. Halt, unidentified sapient. Explain how you bypassed the blockade. Are you here to parley? We are explorers. We are. Have we got anything? No.
Special project complete.
The archaeologists on Thor 2A have managed to recover an intact memory core from a terminal inside a crumbling medical facility. It contains some interesting statistics, such as the average natural Voltum lifespan, roughly 270 years, and a list of their most common diseases. An interesting find. Okay, does that mean you are finished now? Okay, survey. Let's get back to the surveying over this part here. And you can go and do that anomaly. We do have this one. Alright, let's kick that one off as well. Hang on. We need to work on our planets here. Yeah, let's add a food one. You got no jobs. Okay, so this is in a different sector. Wait, what? I don't understand. Why did you stop being the governor there?
Council agenda ready.
Let's do the happiness one.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Another one? Oh, that's right. We got voting. Forgot about the voting. What do we want to do with this one? Let's go with advisor. Timed project. Alright, form the galactic market. Don't see any reason not to. What we had assumed was an abnormally small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath the deceptive cover of thick dust swelling the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet. A barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. This has proven quite embarrassing to the astronomical community on Certeran. We sent some of our scientists to analyze the remains of the ancient battleships in Afari and glean from them what they can. Though unable to determine how old these vessels are or for what banner they once fought, they managed to derive some information about the building techniques used to craft the ships.
Incoming transmission.
What have we got? Formally an aggressive pact, we're unable to attack each other. I am fine with those. 100%. Already voted on that one, right? Yeah. Get rid of that. Consumer goods. Oh my god. Okay. Sell 5 grand of those.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
What do we want? What do we want?
System survey complete. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
That's alright, we can fire that off again soon enough.
Spaceborne creature encountered.
Okay, so we've got some points. It's not a massive amount though. Maybe we'll just hold off.
System survey complete.
Okay, we make preparations for a coming battle. Regrettably, your expedition may be much more dangerous than previously assessed. The planetoid continued. We are the Baal, and you have landed on one of our outer colonies. We are under siege, and our resources dwindle. Diplomacy is fruitless. The aggressors mock us openly and laugh at our attempts to communicate. They identify themselves as the Gruner. We believe their aim is not to conquer this world, but to destroy it. It seems they know no mercy. We would graciously accept any assistance you can provide. We will help however we can. It is not our place to interfere. We'll help wherever we can.
Anomaly found.
Leave that one for now. Go away.
Construction complete. Anomaly found. Special project complete.
The drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoids make for a somewhat dull but nevertheless informative subject of study. In fact, mining networks on Certeran could stand to learn a thing or two about maximizing mineral extraction rates while conserving energy. Additionally, we have found that the drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently, and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. Fascinating. Okay, does that free up? Yes. That looks like you have done. Okay, now here's the thing. We're sitting here waiting to do stuff here. Why don't we go and do that? And now we can go and do that. Oh, hang on, there was a... Yeah, so then you're going to go there, and then you can do the research project. Well, you go and do that one. And then this one, we are going to colonize. Catrill and his crew have made a surprising discovery on Raman BI. The molten planet is home to an exotic array of extramonophyletic microorganisms. These bacteria live deep inside the volcanic vents that scar the planet, thriving in an extremely high temperatures produced there. This unprecedented find is our first known example of organic life forms flourishing on molten planets. Moreover, the extremophilies, I don't know how you say that word, are in fact responsible for the rare gases detected in its thin atmosphere, producing these valuable compounds as a byproduct of their metabolic processes.
Construction complete.
We can't do that.
Anomaly
They've
found.
opened their borders. Good for them. I'll leave that for now.
Anomaly found.
Okay, do that one. What? Okay, what's happening here? No orders. What are you doing? You're investigating.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
We'll go with the cheapest. Get. What do we... We're capped on minerals now. Let's sell 10 grand. Alright, with diplomacy out of the question, we will need to be creative in our support. We've engaged in discussions with the Baal to determine a practical way to lend aid. We could attempt to enhance the Baal's advanced organic technology with astral thread. It should be possible to establish a powerful shield around this colony. Of course, this will prevent them from leaving the planet, but at least they would be safe from the invaders. As a last resort, we could carrying Baal seedlings back through the rift, allowing the species to live on no matter what happens in this dimension. No, I'm gonna generate the astral shield. Okay, some kind of burrowing silicon-based life form inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Raman, whatever number that is. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there is evidence to suggest that they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface.
Incoming transmission.
Wait, we gotta... Yeah, we don't have anything to do with that. Who are you? Fine. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. Okay. So... I mean, we'll just trigger that again. There's no reason not to. It's not going to help us to not do it. The very geological structure of Haldus 4 is indeed in flux, driven by what science officer assures us is a tectonic process as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest to the Certeran Covenant is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near-instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely more habitable, is theoretically possible. Curran estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. To study its natural process, or give it the 200 credits. You can have your 200 credits. The crew are disappointed to report that the window of opportunity for terraforming Haldus 4 has closed. Despite their best efforts to identify it in time, another opportunity is unlikely to arise for another few centuries. Oh, it
System
happens.
survey complete.
Okay, so you are done. So, keep going. Let's do that one. Was that you? No, not you complete.
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
I speak on behalf of the great Bilonic Empire, and I come with a message for your depraved species. As long as you stay out of our internal affairs and treat our great leader, Emperor Slugham, with their reverence, there may yet be peace. Lovers' friendship set to music. Whatever the hell that means. Go away. And they close their borders. So we'll also close our borders. Because that's what I do. Is that... Somebody owns here. I'm really concerned we're not going to get that in time. I shouldn't have done the bloody research in here.
Council agenda available.
Alright, there's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in the close orbit of Impalm 7A. At some point in the last 5,000 years, the surface on one side of the moon is pockmarked with craters from stray weapons blasts, and scans from the ship have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in a very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. The science officer is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies.
Situation log updated.
Okay, do the project then. And I'll trigger that one. Oh, God, you're
The
still not...
spirits have granted us new wisdom. We are spreading our faith to a new world. Incoming transmission.
I don't know. The problem is our Unity growth is starting to drop. So I'm going to decline.
Incoming transmission.
Oh my God, what now? No, piss off.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
By integrating Astral Thread into the Bowel's defense technology, we have projected a reactive yet sturdy form of planetary shielding around their besieged colony. The barrier will surround the planet and protect the Bow for as long as it stands. Hopefully it will survive long enough for the Grenier to move on to more accessible targets. Remarkable. Okay, so we finished another one. I don't think we have any more, do we? Let me just check. Keep looking. No, they're all done at the moment. So you may as well stay where you are and do the anomaly.
Special project complete.
Okay, the team has finished their expedition on Impan 7A and returned to the ship. Thankfully, the starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years, and there are yet things to discover. A permanent science outpost in orbit would be a great boon to our starship engineering efforts.
System survey complete.
Okay, can you build that? And then I guess what we can do is just do that, because I think this is going to be
Anomaly found.
our little choke point. Wait, where? Sure. Okay, having decrypted the signal, Nazem Dementor was astonished to discover it was broadcasting in a archaic form of one of the main Certeran languages, speaking in these, thous, and whence forths. It appears to be reciting one of the lost works of Esthoria, a renowned Certeria playwright who lived some 600 years ago. It appears that the broadcasting device, a simple satellite dish protected by a small shelter, is the only non-natural structure on the planet. There is no hint as to who left it there or why, but going by the wear and tear on evidence, it must have been there since shortly after the play was first written, long before Certerians learned the secret of space travel. We can only assume it was left there by ancient visitors to Certeria who took a liking to the play and decided to pay our species a strange and unexpected tribute. Wonderful news. Disseminate the recording across the nation. A gift. We must find a way to thank our benefactors. Yeah, let's go with that one. The silhouettes discernible from orbit are indeed buildings, and closer inspection revealed them to be of an obvious martial nature. While abandoned for some time, though very recently on a galactic timescale, Science Officer Gum believes that secrets of alien tactics may yet be exhumed from beneath the dust that covers the decaying barracks and looted armories. A special project may be issued to study the remains.
Situation log updated.
Okay, who's that from? Not sure.
Construction complete.
Bang, there it is. Yep, so somebody's got a border here. Okay, so we are going to build Starbase. Okay, you're surveying. Okay, that will do. All right, so we've got our boundary here. We've got our boundaries everywhere now. Now we can just fill in the gaps. Okay, well, we don't. Oh, no, well, actually, I lie. We don't know this part. I probably should. I should go and settle that, shouldn't I? Because we can always come back to this stuff. Alright.
Situation log updated.
Alright, galactic market has passed. Offer the tribute again. Alright, we'll get you to survey there. Okay, war declaration. Not us. That's passed.
Construction complete.
We've now located what we believe could be an ancient subspace gateway near Entropy's Maw. It appears to have been part of a galactic-wide network of similar stations which, when operational, allowed for near-instantaneous travel from one part of the galaxy to another. At some point after its initial construction, its connection to the rest of the network was severed. Oh, we've read this before. So this is the L cluster
Situation
stuff. Yeah.
log updated. Construction complete.
Oh, that's there. Okay.
Incoming transmission.
I don't know. Do we want to? You know, I'm going to decline. I usually accept them. I'm not going to this time. Okay, I'm going to build 2 of those. We're now stuck with you. Can't do anything there. We can still do stuff here.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, you are surveying. Rift Walker. Don't know if we need any more, but you know what? We're going to do it anyway. Going to give you the Rift Walker. And then we'll get that one. And, okay, what options have we got now? Just have a look. Shared Destiny. There was the thing about psionics in the Rift one. I'm wondering if we go psionics. You know what? We're going to go psionics.
Construction complete.
What was... What? Why are you not? There's
Our
tons
ships
to build
have
there.
been improved. Our ships have been improved.
So you got no orders. Alright, let's get you up there. Do the project. And where's the... Okay, you're doing the abandoned ships. Our astral threads is full again. I don't think there's anything we can do with it though, can we?
Special project complete.
Did we get another? Alright, you go build that. And you... absolute defenses. Dimensional Shrine, what is that? Outside the known universe, there are pathways to other worlds and places where those connections are subtly made. This is where we build the holiest of our temples. Yeah, not yet. And we'll upgrade.
Special project complete.
Alright, so the thorough xeno-historical analysis of the military installation of Gorza 2 has yielded a few tangible results. The base was constructed before the planet turned completely barren, but it is unclear if it is current hospitality is the is the result of armed conflict or some more peaceful or even natural process. What can be deduced of their strategies and tactics in armed conflict does not seem to have been far in advance of our own. On the upside, the science officer claims to have drawn much inspiration from the alien remnants.
Anomaly found.
Go for
The
it.
faithful have claimed a new world.
Excellent. Let's just clear all the blockers now. Well, all the ones we can do while it starts to build. Okay. The HCS crew has recovered the reflective polygonal object near that place, bringing it on board for detailed study. The object's most intriguing quality is its ability to reflect most types of low-frequency energy beams directed toward it. High-frequency energy beams, however, remain unaffected, making the object's properties useless with regards to any potential fleet defense applications. Despite extensive examination, the HCS research team has been unable to determine the function or origin of this peculiar polygon. It appears to be hollow, but its metalloid surface is engraved with some kind of scientific notation, though the full meaning of this codified data eludes us. Nazu Dementor believes it relates to wormhole metrics. Our research team was able to glean some fascinating insights into the wormhole theory by studying these notations. Whatever purpose this object was created for, however, is still a mystery. Okay.
System survey complete.
We have encountered another abandoned gateway, this time in the Pytham system. Unlike the previous one, this gateway has not been altered in any obvious way, and our scans indicate that it is still connected to the rest of the network. However, it is currently inoperable due to its poor condition. Alright, hang on a second. What are you doing? So you're doing a project. Okay. So go and do... Go and do that project. Alright, you're still surveying. It's fine. You're still surveying. You are still building.
Anomaly found. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, the HCS crew has returned from their research mission visibly shaken. They provide vague, often conflicting reports of what they encounter on Tystra 2. Though in one matter they are all united, the still flowing sea that wraps pole to pole around the planet is somehow alive. Though it bears no organs or corporeality, we can identify the planetary ocean seems to communicate with frequencies that affect the brain activity of the recipient. It is able to induce thoughts, images, emotions, and what is more, affects each individual differently. It is entirely unknown what effects prolonged contact with this sea might have, or how safe such an endeavor would be. A science officer requests that a special project to study this strange sea be enacted on Tystra 2. We will consider it. We don't have time for it. We will consider
Situation
it.
log updated.
Okay, now this one. We'll keep building up. Cheap stuff. Right, let's upgrade our buildings. For fun, let's just have another check. No, we can't get anybody from the shroud here. I don't know what we're supposed to do. That's really annoying. Alright. Well, unfortunately, we have run out of time, as usual in these games. We're not a bad size. I mean, we're a pretty big size, actually. We've done well size-wise. Doesn't mean we're actually any good, but coverage, got a decent whack there. And we can attempt to spread a little bit more out when we start clearing out some of these, but we'll leave them till last. They're protecting us from things. Keeping people from grabbing stuff. We've got plenty to grab ourselves, so we'll just concentrate on doing that. And yeah, keep progressing the stories and everything else we've got to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you are enjoying the content, please do consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Check out the membership options and the thank you button if you want to support the channel further. And yeah, say hi in the comments. Let me know you're watching. Let me know what games you're watching on the channel, what you like, what you don't like. And yeah, I read all the comments, answer every comment as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.